Sam here? Good, we got a lot to discuss. There's a good chance Ruiz survived. Okay, but even if he dies, the Ruiz family is still gonna try to retaliate against us. So what I want you to do, Jason, I want you to make a move.
I'm done killing for you. I'm done, okay? I don't want any part of you or your business or your life.
I don't get what you're talking about. You just took out Ruiz and his family.
No, I did it out of reaction. I didn't do it for you. And that was the last time. Worry about security. I don't remember anything I did for you, so there's nothing for me to tell.
That's not an issue. Sure, I trusted you with my business, but what we have goes way beyond that.
Yeah, I know. I know, we're supposed to be friends, but I'm not real clear how someone asks a friend to do the things I did for you. And apparently I was grateful for some reason.
You weren't somebody who watched my back or my family for a paycheck. You're like a brother to me. 10 years ago, you walked into my place of business.
Yeah, I know. I've heard it all.
But not from me. Whether you owe me or not, give me at least that. All those years ago, you came into my nightclub, and in the middle of the band's second set, you threw a fit, broke furniture, threw things. You pretty much had a meltdown.
Why?
Why? Because people were trying to force you to be someone you weren't.
Except for you.
Well, I related. I have a temper, and I'm not always what people expect me to be. And when I told you that I know what it feels like to get so angry you want to break something, you asked me if I was brain damaged too. Since then, that was it.
And then somehow, I became your hitman. See, that's the part I'm really having a hard time trying to understand.
You went from being alone to having a family. My youngest son, Morgan, is your godson, your namesake, and Michael worships the ground you walk on. And you are the only other person aside from my sons that Carly would throw herself in front of a train for if she was in the state of mind to make that decision.
I wish I could say that meant something to me.
Yeah, well, you know what? I'm standing here trying to figure out myself how I'm going to tell Michael that you don't care about him anymore.
He seems like a good kid. Answer me one question. Did I enjoy my work?
You were great at it. The one thing you lost in the accident was fear. You were never scared, and I think the more you pushed the envelope, the more you needed to feel that adrenaline rush. First time you offered to pick up a gun for me, I tried really hard to talk you out of it, but you didn't want any part of it, so I respected your decision.
Yeah, a lot of people blame me for turning me into who I was.
Hey, you know what? They were more complicated than that. I offered you a job as a courier so you can get your life together. My first wife had died. She was murdered. You didn't judge me. You stepped right into a vacuum and you did what had to be done. So, did I turn you into a killer? I don't know. That's something you're gonna have to figure out in your head. Maybe you will figure it out, or maybe it doesn't matter. But you're my brother. And I will respect whatever decision you make, including the one you're gonna make right now.
Thank you.
You need to get out of Port Charles. It's not safe for you here. If you want to live, you need to leave.
I'm not sure why, but I do want to live.
Good. So maybe you'll have a breakthrough, you'll remember, and then you'll know it's safe to come home. I just want to tell you, you can always come home.
If you're not going to help me prove Don is innocent, just stay out of my way.
Little sisters, it can be so frustrating.
Most of the time, I act like the little sister. Georgie's the sensible one.
Makes you impulsive?
I used to be, but I'm trying to learn from my mistakes.
Yeah, but if you're too sensible, then life is boring.
Are you flirting with me?
If I were, would it do any good?
No, I have a boyfriend.
Mr. Grant, what do you want, Beaudry? Do you recognize that guy?
Yeah, it's Javier Ruiz.
From the Miami Mob?
Yeah. I assume he's in town to kill Sonny Corinthos, and you and the rest of the police department are going to stay out of the way and let him do it.
Whoa. Town boy. You just told me that's Javier Ruiz, enforcer for the Miami Mob.
Port Charles is a charming town.
I guess I lived here all my life, so I think I kind of take it for granted.
Well, then you must know all the sights. Art museum, the war memorial.
The carousel, the concerts in the park, the best donut shop, yeah.
See that? You're just the person I need. Is there any way that I could convince you to be my tour guide for the next few days?
Ruiz isn't here on vacation. You said it yourself. He's probably in town to avenge his brother's shooting.
Like I said, Sonny Corinthos is about to catch a bullet, and nobody is going to do anything to stop it. Understood?
You don't need a tour guide. There's this bookstore down the street. They have these little tourist pamphlets.
No, come on. The tour books are so impersonal. Besides, I rather enjoy your company.
Thanks, but I can't.
Okay, what if I throw in dinner at your favorite restaurant?
I told you I have a boyfriend. Jesse.
I need to see your ID, sir.
May I ask what this is regarding?
Julio Ibarra. This looks altered. I'll take you downtown for questioning, Mr. Ibarra.
You know it.
Your girlfriend's sweet.
Yeah, right this way, Mr. Ibarra.
You're wasting your time.
Maybe. Still need to run your prints and photos through the computer.
You picked the wrong way to impress the girl.
Is that a threat?
Just a fact.
Have a seat. Need all outstanding warrants on Javier Ruiz. Park and tickets, anything you can dig up.
Jesse, what are you doing? I know you didn't arrest that guy because he was hitting on me.
Like I said, his ID is fake.
How do you know?
Because his real name's Javier Ruiz. He's an enforcer for the Miami Mob. Look at that. 2 pages of crimes Javier Ruiz allegedly committed but was never convicted of.
Murder, assault, kidnapping. My God.
Yeah, the Ruizes are a powerful crime family. They turn them loose anytime they want to send a message.
He seemed nice. You know, I thought he was just flirting. What is it with me that all the pervs and freaks just target me?
You're just at the wrong place at the wrong time.
Again.
He's staying at Kelly's. You just happened to be there, too. He saw a beautiful girl and decided to strike up a conversation.
Yeah, and I bought it. Thought he was normal, you know, really well-dressed, but I guess the worst whack jobs are, right?
Just be careful, okay? Guys tend to notice gorgeous, sweet-faced blondes.
Are you speaking from experience?
I'm the guy that took one look at you in the hospital and decided to trust you. Remember?
Yeah, the one time my instincts were correct. Look, I promise that I'll have my criminal perv radar up and running at all times, okay?
Good.
Just get that creep shipped off to somewhere where he can't hurt anyone.
Nice work, Beaudry. You went directly against my orders. You busted Ruiz way too soon. You compromised any case we might build against him, and now I gotta let him go.
Nothing's compromised. We watch him, and the minute he crosses the line, we bring him in.
The man is a professional killer. He knows how to dodge as well as making his moves.
You've already decided that?
The man is smart. He's like Sonny Corinthos. He's soon to be a lot of things that nobody has ever been able to prove. If he does have warrants against him, he wouldn't be able to walk around now. You have gone and blown it by tipping him off that we are on to him.
Don't want to catch this guy, do you?
I'm the DA.
And you just agreed to turn your back while Ruiz kills Sonny Corinthos.
You do not want me to consider you a problem. You shut your mouth, you do your job, and you start looking for another one.
Jason Morgan,
Ruiz.
you saved my life.
I thought they were aiming at me. I was told I'm on somebody's hit list.
That'd be mine. Corinthos won't be pleased. Stopped his gunman from taking me out.
Why shouldn't I do what Sonny wants? Why'd you have to come here with your stupid vendettas? Why are you people always trying to kill each other?
You know how it works. An eye for an eye. You and Sonny shot
There is no me and Sonny. And for your brother, he showed up at Sonny's one night, shot up his house. He didn't give a damn who was there, what women, what kids.
Man, he's rotting in a coma ward. Now, Sonny's got to pay for that.
Don't you get that this is pointless? They kill one of yours, you kill one of theirs. And for how long? Till no one's left?
If that's what it takes.
You know what? That's fine. Wipe each other off the planet. But leave me out of it. Your wars have nothing to do with me. You understand that? Nothing.
I got it. Now I owe you.
I don't want your gratitude. Just leave me alone.
I think we should have pizza for a change.
Someone's here.
If I wanted you dead, you'd be dead already, like Ruiz should be.
What are you doing? What are you doing here?
What are you doing? You tell me you don't want any part of me or my life, and it was like my right hand was cut off, but I accepted and I let you walk away. Even if it meant that, leaving myself and my family vulnerable to my enemies, even though it meant, making it easy for Ruiz to come into my home, guns blazing. Everybody could have died. You don't care about that? I let you go, free and clear. And how do you repay me? You stick your nose in my business to my enemy's benefit. Well, I'm going to warn you right now. You get in the way of me dealing with Ruiz again. And I will have you taken out with him.